Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Rockwood number 473-625. This is a manual door holder, door stop. So it's a heavy-duty door stop with a holder. It's a manual holder. That means that you've just got a hook that's here. Very nice quality item. You'll have the door portion, or maybe the staple, let's call it the staple. It's going to make it look like that. And that's the 473. Heavy duty door stop with a holder. A lot of people like these because you can move your geometry based on your actual conditions a bit. The -625, that means two things. First of all, it means that the base material is solid brass, okay, and that the finish is polished chrome. So it's a polished chrome plating over solid brass base material. This is, first of all, a heavy-duty door stop. Where you're going to use that is going to be an application when you've got tons of traffic, tons of doors, volume going through the doors, hitting all the time. You're going to want something robust to be able to withstand that sort of use. Anything else is going to fail. You know, anything that's not up to the task. The door holder is very nice as well. An application like that might be exterior doors in a school and recess. Well, the aides or the teachers will come out and lock the doors, hold the hooks open, let the doors stay open very solidly, very securely. Obviously, a manual hook holder like this is not for fire-rated doors. Do not use these on fire-rated doors. A hold-open device would violate the fire rating of the fire-rated door, so keep that in mind. Let's go over the dimensional properties. This has a base diameter of 2.5 inch. It has a height, they say, of 3 3/4. I'm going to hold it upside down to be a little bit easier to judge the height. So 3 3/4 is going to be really probably a guesstimation to the overall height, I'm saying, because that's certainly not quite the overall height. The important part to know is what's the dimension from the floor to the center of the stop, and you can see that that's about 2 3/8 of an inch. So any sort of standard and even higher than standard undercut, this will be able to handle. Where you'd see that would be an application where when your door is from 0 degree out to 90, the floor might have a bit of a pitch to it, and you might need a little higher sort of offset there to hold that, keep that door from hitting prematurely against anything else. So an unlevel floor where you might apply that. The hook is nice. The hook is very handy to have because it will allow you to hold that door open quite securely. There is the 473 is also available in all the common finishes: your brasses, your bronze, your chromes, polished and satin, nickel, satin nickel, antique nickel they'll do, oil rub bronze if I've not already said that. The 473 is also part and parcel with the screw package and the mounting type that you'll get. You'll see that there's no holes, well there's one, but there's not 3 holes drilled and countersunk in the base. That there's a threaded hole, yeah, that's tapped in the base. This is going to be intended to generally be installed with that machine bolt, that piece of threaded rod, then the lead anchor. You'll have one small screw and then a plastic anchor for it here, so that when you drill your hole, sink your lead anchor, run your threaded bolt or your threaded rod, turn it like that, get it set. Before that, of course, you've marked that hole and drilled for the plastic anchor. The little screw just keeps it from spinning, obviously. You have to mark and drill both holes first, is the bottom line. You'll also get a couple of screws for the staple. You're also going to get a couple of plastic anchors as well. If the construction or the integrity of your door is compromised, you might want to use those because you probably have a door closer on the door, and you've got the door closer trying to pull the door against, away from the door stop, so you might need that to be there. Forgive me, the lights just went out accidentally. Here we go. So you've got the anchors. The 473 is part and parcel with that. There is a link below this video to a document called Product Brochure, which is very handy because it will allow you to review this item and Rockwood's immediate sister products to it. The 472 is the important one to know. If you want a doorstop with a keeper or a holder, the 472 will give you the 3 holes. If you're just going to surface mount it down onto, say, a wood floor surface, it's going to be a lot easier installing a 472 for that sort of application. You've got the 470 and the 471, same item, same heavy-duty doorstop, just less the holder or the keeper. And then there's also the wall-mounted heavy-duty 475 and 474. And then, of course, the same version with a keeper, 476, 477. So very handy document from Rockwood there. Speaking of handy Rockwood documents, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full-line Rockwood catalog and review all things trim and auxiliary from Rockwood, not only doorstops, but a variety of items like kick plates. They're going to do custom pivots. They've got a full line naturally of push and pull bars and hardware push plates. They also have a comprehensive offering of their RM series of architectural door pulls. That catalog is there for your review as well. If you have any questions on the Rockwood 473 heavy-duty doorstop with a holder and a polished chrome finish, or any other Rockwood product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.